Hey, what's up, guys? Little man with a big opinion here. And today's video is going to be another prepping video. The box of coins, of pennies that I picked up yesterday, it was all 2021 pennies, so no hunt for us. But today's video is going to be another short and simple one. I've typed 2 sentences on my notepad for us to discuss in today's video, and that is prep to eat and eat what you prep. So, as a prepper, if you're watching this video, you're trying to get into prepping. Here I've got a mason jar. One of the biggest things that every prepper says you got to put away is food. I've heard some of them say, stack it to the rafters. There's countless videos on you need to store this away, you need to store this stuff away. They show you videos on how to package and store it. They show you videos on what'll last 1 year, what'll last 10 years, what'll last 25 to life. Countless videos. So, if you're a prepper, then storing food so that you can eat is a really big part of prepping. But the second part of this 2 sentences that I've typed, and eat what you prep, that has 2 meanings for this video. The first meaning is you should set up a working pantry. And a working pantry is essentially a 1 to 3 month pantry that, at least half of your meals every single week are the exact same thing. So you can make it, 3 or 4 of your dinners to start out with. It's meals that you can cook very well. You like the way they taste. Your family enjoys it. And it's something that, is just a rinse and repeat. For us, one of our go-to meals is pork chops and corn and green beans. Another one is chicken Alfredo, and another one is spaghetti. Those are meals that me and my wife enjoy eating, and they're meals that both of us know how to cook fairly well. Now, let's not talk about the pork chops and corn. Let's talk about the pasta or the chicken Alfredo and the spaghetti. Both of those meals, everything involved in that meal can come out of a can or come out of your pantry. You don't have to use hamburger meat, that's frozen or stored in the fridge. And the chicken Alfredo, you can use canned chicken instead of, chicken that stays refrigerated. And the way it works is you make that meal, and so if you do a 1 month working pantry, you make chicken Alfredo once a week. So you need 4 cans of chicken, 4 cans of Alfredo sauce, and 4 boxes of whatever your go-to noodle is. And you grab the oldest one first, and when you eat that, you replace it. So at any given time, you have 4 of them. That's 1 meal. Now you do that for all 7 of your dinners, and you're sitting at, a month's worth of dinners. That's why I said the working pantry is 1 month to 3 months, because the longest extent that I've seen preppers do the Working Pantry. They go out to 3 months. So in your pantry, if your meal has corn in it, you take the oldest can and the most recent cans that you just bought from the store go in the very back. And I've seen people do pretty elaborate storage systems, so it's constantly moving forward, just like the milk at the store. When you pick it up, you grab the most recent one, uh, or like the oldest one, and then they've got the newest ones in the back, and it just slowly slides in. But that is eating what you prep, because if you set up a 3 month working pantry, plus you've got your long-term food storage, you will go through that 3 months of food first. And for most of us in our prepping scenarios that go on several times a year, your 3 month working pantry is the only preps you're going to go through. The 5 days that it froze last year and I had no power, we used the working pantry. Anytime the power goes out, hurricanes, tornadoes, anything like that, you use the working pantry first, and then you get into your long-term preps. The second part of eat what you prep is your long-term food storage. This is your stuff. I would put long-term at 5+ years, because there's some stuff that goes into the long-term that doesn't have that 25 to life. But for the sake of today's video, we're going to talk about like rice, beans, oats, corn, your Mountain House meals, honey, salt, sugar, mostly what I just named. Because everything I just named has that 25+ year shelf life, there's a decent amount of people that have got into prepping. They've watched the videos, they know that stuff lasts darn near forever, and they put it away. When I first started putting beans away, I was mostly putting away black beans and navy beans because they were cheaper, and I do not like either one of those beans. I'm perfectly fine with baked beans, just regular pinto beans, but black beans and navy beans I do not enjoy. I was mostly putting it away because it was the protein to go with the carbs in the rice. And I was essentially putting away food that, yes, I would survive and I wouldn't starve, but I wouldn't be enjoying myself either. That's why I got more into putting away oats over beans, because I like oats a lot more. They share the same shelf life, and pound for pound, and nutrition-wise, they stack up pretty evenly with the beans. Same thing with rice. I stopped storing so much rice and I've switched over to doing Mountain House meals because I know those meals taste better and they have roughly the same shelf life. Now it is more expensive, but I am eating what I put away. So there's a new freeze-dried food company, and I'm drawing a blank to the name. I'll show it in my next video because I got a couple of packages of theirs for my birthday yesterday, and they can only do either a 10 or 15 year expiration just because they're a newer company, whereas Mountain House Meals has hit the 30-year mark, and it's all based on the FDA, the USDA, and testing. If you're a younger freeze-dried company, you're doing it the exact same way that Mountain House and other freeze-dry food companies are doing it, then I'm going to trust that your expiration date is only there for legal reasons. But enough rambling. The point that I'm trying to make for all of you is if you are starting out prepping and you're putting away the things that I said have the super long shelf life, but you don't enjoy eating them, uh, then you're just setting yourself up for failure. It does contradict something else that I've said, and that is I've put away 18 months worth of rice, beans, and oats just so I have the calories. It makes me feel safer knowing that, I've got 18 months worth of time to figure out replenishing my food source. So, take my advice with a grain of salt. Putting away the rice, beans, oats, and I throw corn in there too. Putting away those four things to build up a caloric safety net is a great thing. But if you don't like the way this stuff tastes, no matter how much salt or sugar or spices you put onto it, then it's going to be a miserable 18 months. Versus if you put away foods that you enjoy. So you're not putting away the beans, you just put away oats and corn. Uh, at least you will enjoy eating your basic, calorie providing meal instead of not enjoying it. But with that being said, what are your thoughts on this? I made two great points. Put away food that you enjoy eating, but it could have a lesser shelf life, or put away the food that has a 25 plus year shelf life, even if you do not enjoy eating it, but it's a nice safety net. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below, and with that, I'll catch you in the next video.